everyone, here's a quick morning practice to get your heart rate going and to help you to feel good in your body and set you up for the day. So come to the front of the mat, bring your toes to touch, heels slightly apart, relax your shoulders, finding mountain pose, Tadasana. Encouraging openness across the front of the chest. Just position yourself so that your shoulders and your hips are directly in line. Bring your shoulders up to your ears, just take them away and let them lower. Take a deep breath here and maybe exhale through the mouth if you want to for your first one. And then settling down into yogic breath. So your lips are gently softly closed, breathing through the nose. Just notice how you feel. Finish your exhale. And then on your inhale, bring your arms up, reach up tall. And then exhale, you can circle your wrist and side bend over to one side. And inhale, look up, and exhale, siding over to the other side. And inhale up, and then standing twist. So take one hand back, right hand forward, look behind you, and inhaling up, and exhaling over to the other side. Inhale, and let's just do that again, over to the side. Inhaling up, and exhaling to the other side. Looking behind you, and inhale, exhale over to the other side. And inhale, bring your arms up. This time, cactus the arms, open up the chest. And again, lift up the arms, and cactus the arms. So you feel a nice pull across the front of the chest. Inhale, and then keeping your knees soft if you've just woken up and folding forwards. Inhale and exhale. So if your fingers don't touch the ground, doesn't matter. You can use a block or something in front of you. Straighten the legs. And exhale, folding forwards. Fingers coming down onto the mat. Walking back into plank. Pressing into your heels. So you can always come down onto your knees and do a 3/4 plank. So try not to let yourself bow in plank. You want to keep yourself upright here. Nice strong legs. 3, 2, and 1, and lower down. So lowering down, knees come down. Lower all the way. Tops of the feet flat, elbows tucking in. Inhaling, coming up into a gentle cobra. And exhale. Push up to all fours, take your knees wide, sit down on your heels so that you're touching your heels, and just let yourself walk forwards, coming into a child's pose. So try to straighten out the spine here, walking the fingers forwards, just tucking the tailbone down. You can rock from side to side. And then inhale, come forwards, and exhale, rounding up. Now we're going to go back to the heels. Inhale, come forwards, and exhale, rounding up, and going back towards your heels. And inhale, come forwards, and exhale. And one more time. Inhale, come forwards, and this time as you come forwards, walk your hands forwards, and come into a slightly bigger cobra, so you can keep your elbows bent. Opening up the front of the body and slowly walking back, coming into child's pose. Walk the hands forwards, tuck your toes under, downward dog. So walk your hands a bit further forwards so that you can really hinge from the hips, separating your fingers, pressing back into your finger pads, straightening the arms and letting the heels lower. Let your head rest either side of your biceps. Big breath in. Exhale. And then look behind at your feet and turning your right foot out on an inhale, stepping the left foot forwards and coming up into a warrior one. Inhale and exhale to straighten. And inhale and straighten. And one more time. Staying here for 2 breaths. And again, inhale. Exhale, bring both hands down and step back to downward dog. So depending on how you feel, you might want to come forwards and let yourself lower. Coming into a cobra or an up dog. And back to downward dog. Ready to do the other side. So on your next inhale, take your left foot out to the side, step the right foot forwards and come up. Inhale and exhale to straighten. And inhale, exhale to straighten. And one more. Stay for another breath. And exhale, bring both hands down and step back to downward dog. Coming forwards, lower, inhale, and exhale. Looking to the front and walking your feet together. Lengthen and fold, coming all the way up to stand. And hands by your sides. Arms are nice and loose. Legs are strong. Inhale, bring the arms up. And then as you exhale, sink down into your heels. So drawing the shoulder blades down, bringing the knees together, weights in your heels. Check to see where your toes are in relation to your knees. One more breath in, and inhale, and exhale, bring your hands down. Now stepping back with your right foot, taking your feet nice and wide, we're going to do warrior two. So turning your left foot to face the front, keeping the right foot tucked in, arms up, inhale, and then exhale, just bend the front knee and then let the hands open. And look up, inhale, and exhale. Holding here. So keeping your fingers nice and strong, arms are broad, lifting the inner thigh of the back leg, pressing the outer foot down. Look to see where your knee is in relation to your toes. Maybe you can sink a bit deeper. And then reverse warrior, so keeping the front knee bent and looking up here and back to centre and straighten over to the other side. So just check you've got your feet in the correct position. Inhale, bending the knee and opening here. And again, inhale up and exhale, press into that back foot. Maybe bending a bit more into the front knee if that feels okay. And then inhale, come up. Exhale, bring your hands onto your hips. So you've got your feet are wide, toes are turned out, turned in very slightly. Open up the chest and fold forwards. Let your hands come down. So if your hands don't touch the floor, you could put your hands onto the backs of your calves. You could also have a block or something here. If you want to, you can walk your hands back, pressing into the outer edges of the feet as you just let yourself go here, feeling the hamstrings. This is a great posture for strengthening and stretching the hamstrings. Another breath here. hands on your hips and come all the way up to standing. Step yourself to the front of the mat. So let's do a balance. We're going to do tree pose. So starting on your right foot, take your left foot anywhere that is appropriate for you. Relax your shoulders. So you could have your arms out, you could have your arms in a cactus. I'm going to do the cactus today and open up my chest. Keep taking the knee out to the side so you feel the hip opening. Rooting down into your supporting foot, growing nice and tall in the spine. One more breath here. And inhale, lift up the knee and come back down. Other side. So let your foot rest and then bring your arms up. So you might like to vary your hands for the second one. So you might want to draw the shoulder blades down and really straighten your arms and stretch out the body. Keep that knee coming out to the side. So feel like you're pressing the leg into the foot and the foot into the leg. One more breath here. So you might notice that I've got my foot on my knee. That's deliberate because I want to strengthen the knee. So I've got that engagement there. Inhale and exhale. Both hands come down. Bring the arms up and folding forwards. Inhale, come up halfway, straighten the legs and exhale. Plant the hands, walking back into downward dog. Inhaling forwards, let yourself lower all the way down onto the mat. So arms out in front. Just start to draw your tailbone down towards the mat, which is going to have the effect of flattening out your lumbar a little bit as you look straight ahead. And then on your inhale, you're going to lift everything up. Exhale to hover. Inhale to lift. So reach forwards with the fingers, reach back with the toes. Inhale to lift. Exhale, one more breath. It's a fantastic practice for strengthening the spine. And let yourself come down, rock from side to side. Press up into your hands and coming up to all fours. So walk your knees back a little bit. So any time you want to kneel comfortably, you can use a blanket on your knees. So you're going to walk your hands a little bit forwards and let the forehead come down here to feel like you're really lengthening the spine and feeling a fantastic stretch underneath the arms. You can let the forehead rest. And then bring yourself forwards. Roll onto your side. Just going to face the other way now. So you've got your knees together, arms are out to the side, cross your right foot over your left knee and just let yourself twist over towards the left as you look to the right. And stay here for a few breaths. And then on your inhale, come up to centre and just let the knees go in the other direction. It's a slightly different twist. You're going to feel it more in the opposite hip. You're looking in the other direction again. So try to keep both shoulder blades firmly down on the mat. And then inhale up, exhale, other side. Take the other foot, cross it over the knee, and now you're going over to the right and you're looking to the left. So try to have your left foot flat to the mat. And then inhale up and exhale over to the other side. Look in the other direction. And then come back to centre. Let's hug your knees in. Just take some circles to release the spine. Bring the knees up, take them away. And then go in the other direction. And you can let yourself rock a bit from side to side. Then bring the soles of your feet together. Let the knees come apart. So if that feels uncomfortable, then you can always put a blanket underneath the thigh. One hand on the lower belly, one hand on the centre of the chest. Elbows are relaxed. Inhaling into your upper hand. And exhaling out from the lower belly. So as you inhale, you're bringing in fresh nourishment, energizing your body. And as you exhale, you're releasing what you don't need, letting go what doesn't serve you. Inhaling, bringing in freshness, and exhaling and releasing. And just stay here for a couple more breaths, noticing the movement that your chest creates. And then when you're ready, just bring your knees to touch. Curl yourself up into a little ball. Just rock a bit. And bring yourself to one side. Come up to sitting. Just take an easy cross-legged seat, sitting up. Just notice how you feel. Your body layer, your breath layer, your mind. Maybe you'd like to set an intention for how you want the rest of your day to be. Think about some of the qualities that you could describe how you feel now, and how can you extend that into the rest of your day. And then blink open your eyes. Get ready for whatever it is that's going to come next. Bye everyone. Namaste.